Welcome, dear hearts. Hello. It's me, Natasha, from the Magical Blessing Healing Center. How are you today? I hope that you find yourself well. First thing, still can't figure out the volume. The best thing that I can figure out for my computer dilemma is I put the earbud in, and it doesn't seem like I'm shouting as much. I'm really not truly shouting. I'm still working on whatever is wrong with this audio, no matter what audio editor or video editor I have tried. I still sound like I'm in a can shouting. And so this is creating a little less shouting, I guess. A little less. So it's a little more palatable. But the message that's coming through is much more important than the perfection of the human ego needing perfect sound. So here is the message that's coming forward. It is September the 19th of 2015, and we, a few days ago, began, actually we got started a little bit faster than a lot of people were aware of, and then as we had a huge energy exchange, these energy exchanges are coming from the cosmos, and, you know, we've got Shinron, and this energy, and that energy, and, okay. I'm sorry, put on the brakes. Please. Enough. And what I'm going to share with you, and the reason I'm sharing in this way is because for so long, centuries of this stuff, there's such a negative vibe that goes on with a lot of the energies that are exchanged. Yes, there are energies that get going, and some are positive, some are negative. But often the ego wants to focus on the negative. And I call ego edging God out. And it's exactly what the ego wants us to do. And here's what's coming forward for me, and I want to share it with everyone. And that is, poor Mercury. What did it ever do to us, right? Okay. What I mean by that is, we're right now in the middle of a Mercury Retrograde. And the second anybody hears, not anybody, but a lot of people hear Mercury Retrograde, it's like this, bad things happen during that time frame. Well, let's look at it a little different way. So we're going to change the angle of the lens of the camera and look at it a little bit differently. And what I mean by that is, you know, Mercury is actually bestowing us a beautiful, sacred gift. The gift that Mercury bestows upon us is, Mercury retrograde means, you know, the planet is cycling backwards. Well, let's look at it that way. What is it that you need to cycle back and reflect upon and learn to release and let go? As we've become into technology, our electronics go catastrophically off kilter. I've noticed that I haven't really heard from too many people in days. It doesn't mean that people haven't texted me. It just may not be coming through. And I'm like, okay, well, if it's meant to come through, it'll come through. That's how I'm taking it. But I'm also cherishing and honoring Mercury's gift in a whole different way. And that is, thank you, Mercury, for bestowing this gift upon mankind. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to cycle backwards. And I'm trying to make my finger look like a spiral. You see, we don't have a straight line path. No, we don't. We cycle in a spiral up, and we cycle in a spiral down. That is the truth. There is no straight and narrow path. There just isn't. And so right now you have two choices. Choice one is to cross your arms, dig your heels in, and say, I'm doing it the way that's always been done. Okay, how's it working for you? Is it working for you? It's called resistance. You know, I'll share this experience with you. I was on the beach, and this unknown lady approached me. And she says, I don't know why I have to come talk to you, but I just have this feeling of, gotta talk to you. I'm going to share my story. And I stop her. And you don't have to. You really don't. I know what's upsetting you. And that is, we're in something called Mercury Retrograde. And what it's doing is it's asking you to reflect and look upon which lessons, whatever's surfacing for you at the moment, to release it and let it go. But are you? She says, oh my gosh, I don't know what's wrong with me. I have the worst case of diarrhea I've ever had in my life. Oh, without being vulgar, I said, oh, you're watering your manure down. What was her response? Well, that's a way of saying that there's a lot of stuff inside of you, manure, and you're watering it down. And that's a perfect example of edging God out. The ego wants to water down that lesson. It's not as bad as you think it is. Oh, yes, it is. It's bad. But not in a, oh my gosh. It's more of a, there's a reason our electronics go catawonk. It's time for our electronics to not work, to not have an excuse to be distracted, and for the heart and the soul to have the ability to tune into itself and go deep. And Mercury has us backtrack and take a look at that which we're still holding on to, but we really truly know in our deepest heart we need to let that go. And so there are people that are resisting, and they find that they have headaches and nausea and diarrhea and however else how it manifests in the physical form, in the physical body. Please take this beautiful moment of wisdom and internally take it in. Meditate, reflect, and settle on it. And try this new way. I wonder what would happen if you gave it a try. So that's my loving gift to you. Give it a try. Go internally, tune in, communicate with yourself, and release that which no longer serves you from the past. Now, I know it's troublesome. It's not fun. But when you do so, the freedom that you are allowing, that gift and that beautiful, beautiful love of treasuring and honoring much more greater. If you do need assistance and you just cannot get through that, because this is going to be going on till about the 5th of October, I'm here. So reach out to the Magical Blessing Healing Center and help you clear some energies, move some things around, and help you release and let go of that which no longer serves you. So on that beautiful, beautiful note, I wish you much luck if you want to channel this and journey on your own. And if you do need assistance, there's no worries either way. I'm here, and I would love to be able to help and assist you. Much love, much light, and magical, magical blessings. Bye-bye.